Let me guess. You've been shopping, right? Oh, I know what happened. When you get there, say, we keep our houses locked. Come on back to the back, follow me. Go back there and they try to keep you there for 2 hours holding you prisoner instead of showing you the house. Is that about right? Let me take a second guess at it. Then the guy says he'll be right back, goes into the manager's office, supposedly, runs your credit without telling you, without your permission. By now, I'm sure I'm batting 1,000, but let me take one more swing at it. So, after all is said and done, he tells you one price, you think it's a great deal, sits you down, and all of a sudden they start adding things to it. Next thing you know, it's about 30 grand, and we haven't even gotten to the financing. And now, a word from our sponsors. Psychedelic Mortgage Mike's an independent broker. There are no sponsors, and that's the way I like it. Well, how am I doing so far? Pretty good, right? Okay, here's a little industry tip for you. As soon as they get you in the door, they're talking about you, all right? They do what they call a TO to the manager. So they're going to make you look at 3 houses. The last house is going to be the one they're going to want you to pick. They're never going to show you the best house first. But they've already figured you on what you can budget for that they think, if they're any good at doing the deals, which half the time they aren't. They're normally wrong. But they're going to try to place you in a specific house without even your knowledge. Their job is to make you love it. Oh yeah, these corporate cats think it's a science. They got it down. They're playing a game with you. So how you're going to notice this is when you go into that third house, they're going to start trying to paint the picture for you. Oh, Mr. Seaver, Mr. Prospect, where would you like to put your furniture? Yeah, would you like the dining table here? Yeah, you want to hang your pictures there, look out the window there? That's great. That is intentional. It's not an accident. There's no accident at all. Then next thing you know, another salesman walks into the house and takes it over from there. The other guy leaves. Looks like a complete accident, says he's got something going on. He'll be right back. Also intentional, people. And what this guy's going to do is he's going to do what they call a feature and benefit of the home in front of you. Okay, so his job is to distract you from things that may be wrong with the home or from asking the right questions, basically. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to point out the LED lighting, the rolled countertops, the chef's sink with the apron, the patio doors, the island, the desk. He's going to point out things to keep your focus and attention on him in a way, he's directing you to where he wants you to go instead of where you and your significant other or you alone want to go. So pay attention for that. Next, what they're going to do is they're probably going to suggest that you and your family go back into their office, and they're going to need some money to move forward. They don't, but they'll tell you that to show the bank that you're serious, that you're a serious buyer. That is not accurate. They do it all the time to try to tie you to the deal, basically. So perception, the psychology behind it is if you give them money and they get you to sign something, even though it's not really has any validity, subconsciously it ties you to them. And that's what they want. So their job, they're trained to get money before you leave, okay? They're going to tell you, we need $500 down before we can move forward as a deposit. It's refundable. Or they're going to tell you to sign a sales agreement, okay? They're doing that intentionally. It's not an accident, people. These guys are trained to do this. So you have to look out for it, and you don't have to do the things that they're asking. So here we are. At this point, you're going to probably see another TO. Or let me go talk to my manager real quick. They're going to go wait a few seconds, go back into the office and say, hey, I talked to the manager and they're going to make you a sweet deal. They're going to try to get you to submit that application and get some money tied to the deal, okay? So that's what they're working on. And they tell you, to sign a sales agreement. It's just a sales agreement. It doesn't mean the deal's going to go through, but it's what we have to do. It's part of the process. Not actually true. You don't have to sign a sales agreement until the end of the deal. Now, just another part of the sales game and the process they play is they're going to schedule a follow-up with you. So they're going to try to get you to come back immediately, okay? So be looking for that. If you didn't commit, they're going to try to schedule a follow-up with you to get you to come back and try to finish the deal. Behind the scenes, they've already ran your credit. They've already placed you in a home, and they already know what you're going to get approved for, even if it's not the last house. So when you leave there, they're going to take that check you gave them, the deposit they call it, and they're going to send it straight to their corporate office, and it will probably be cashed within 1 to 2 days from that point. Then they'll tell you when you come back, oh, I'm sorry, it'll be 15 days before your refund is going to arrive. Well, by law, they have 45 days, and they will take every bit of that 45 days because they do not want you to shop them. They don't want you to go to the competitor and buy a house from them. So if you're not going to buy from them, they don't want you to buy from anyone. And just so everyone realizes, you know, they're going to cash your check regardless of whether you get approved or denied. So they're sending this money into the bank. Most corporate companies have a policy. Once you receive a deposit, they're supposed to send it up within 24 hours upon receiving it. And it's for that particular reason only. So you could get a denial notice the next day and not have your money, not get your money back. That simple. Before I was Mortgage Mike, I worked at a corporate store as a general manager for about 3 years. I know how they play their games, and I didn't like it. And that's why I became an independent. Now at Wholesale Brokers, we don't play any games. And that sounds like a good home for me.